Right, hello everybody. Yes, I've been poorly again. I've had the flu. I haven't got my voice back totally, but I'm definitely feeling a lot better now. And thank you so much, everybody, for your get well wishes and everything. Yeah, I've had a rough couple of weeks, to be honest. I won't be talking a lot because it's still, I have coughing fits. And sometimes it's the talking that'll do it, trigger it. So I'm just showing you what I've been doing because I haven't been in my studio for over a week. But previous to that, I was just getting sort of organising some Christmas presents. And I've done this, normally you do this with napkins, but I printed my own design out as I wanted to use those. This is a new sort of taken from the new kit that I just brought out, Winter in the Wilderness. And I love the images so much I wanted to put them on to some slate. And it was really funny because Tracie done she went to a craft fair and saw the little wooden ones, and she'd done a nice little video on that. So I'll link that below. And when I went, totally different one, I saw these slates that were decoupaged and I fell in love with them. I thought that's great, and I already had the slate because I was going to engrave with my laser some things, and I thought, do you know what, for quickness I'll just use napkins and that'd be a quick present for somebody. And then I thought, I was looking at the napkins thinking, oh, I wish I could do my own, and then that's how it evolved, really. So this is the way I do it. There's loads of videos out there. It's a very, very old, technique. Things like this have been going for a very long time. And it was nice to see it again, if you know what I mean. I don't think I can remember seeing it on slate, just normal wood coasters I've seen it on. But I did like the effect on the slate. So you get these and they're already, they're for lasering really, but we're doing decoupage with them. So you're always best to paint the tops and the sides with white acrylic paint, which I've got here. I just use that one. I get mine from Hobbycraft when it's on sale, so. And there's one design that I am doing today. So I'm only doing one of these that I can't show, so because it is for a Christmas present and they might peek at what I'm doing. So just paint over that. I'm not, if I was doing a napkin, this would need 2 coats, okay, to make sure it was white. But because I'm using, this is paper I've printed on, is 60 GMSA, is it? I can't remember. Do you know what? I can't even remember. But you know what I mean. And it's really thin. Okay, so you only just see through it, but you still see through it. That's why I'm still painting. So, but with a napkin, it needs to be a double coat. And I do all the edges as well. I usually try and tidy up underneath if I can before it dries. Yeah, both me and my husband were poorly and my 2 sons were poorly. So, yeah, we've had a bit of a rough patch. It's really funny because I had my husband plays darts. So he went out on the Friday to play darts. I had my COVID jab and flu booster on the Saturday. Graham and my husband went down with flu on the Sunday. So I think, and then by Monday, I went down with the flu. So it looks to me as though I had a bit of a double dose, to be honest. It wasn't the jab, I don't think. It was just the fact that I'd already got it. And then having the booster didn't help. It's my first time in here, and I thought, oh, I've got to get these presents done. I haven't put my decorations up yet, but I'm waiting till the weekend for that, because I'm getting a you know, a real tree. So just wet that down a bit. It's a bit dry. Usually when I do this without videoing, I'll just leave them put, if you know what I mean, and don't move them, and I'll sort of paint around, and I don't tend to get much on the bottom. So you just do that, that's fine. Like I say, it doesn't have to be perfect for this, because I'm using paper and not a napkin. Okay. So you do them like that. That's the first bit. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so what I do next is I get my decoupage glue. This is slightly watered down. I won't say it's 2 to 1, 2 parts glue, 1 part water. I would say it's 2 parts glue and about half water. Yeah. So it is quite runny, okay, but it's also got quite a bit of oh God, knows what I've got on there. Hold on a minute. Sorry, that's snow stuff. Let me get a new one. Okay, I've got all the little snowy bits and okay. Yeah, and there's loads of ways of doing this, okay? Some people do it with water. I mean, I do spray mine with water. Water, and they do it on, like, plastic and then transfer it that way. Okay, it's really, you know, there's loads of videos out there. You do what's comfortable for you. You know, we all have our own way of doing things, and I'm just showing you my way. So, it will not suit everybody, what I'm doing. So, okay, and what I do is I just spray a little bit of water. Okay, that's a fine mister. Okay, and then I use the glue. Like I said, this is not watered down too thinly, but then it's only like a school PVA glue, so it's thin to start with, so it's really thick. Then just sort of get it as though double cream, I suppose, sort of thing. And I only sort of put the glue on where I want it. Okay, I might have a bit there. That doesn't matter if you go over either, so that's fine. And then I'll come down. Sometimes this has to be rearranged a little bit, but that's okay, which it will. I'm just seeing where that goes. Okay, that's fine. Right. And then mine is laser printed, so it's okay to rub a little bit, yeah. Actually, I'm going to have a bit more glue under there, because I did notice that I had a bit of a bubble there. Okay, and I might do that as well. And because it's not napkin, I can do this, yeah. Napkin, you haven't really got much of a chance. And then I'll smooth that out. And you will see it a little bit sort of grainy, but that's the tile. Or the slate, I should say. If that's totally smooth, then it would be smooth, okay? That's fine. Okay, and then leave that to dry. Right, okay, so that's all dry now. Okay, now I use one, I either use, sorry, a Scrub Daddy. Okay, Scrub Daddy. Or a file, Okay, you can file this down, okay, like this. It depends how you want to go, but I tend to just slightly wet the edges down. You can do it with a sponge, actually, thinking about it. Let's have a look. Oh, running out of water. I haven't actually got any water in here, so I need to get a bit more. Okay. And I'll go along that bit there. Okay. Make that wet. There's no glue on that bit, so. Okay. And now I'll use this. Do the same as what I would do with a nail file. Okay. And you can, actually, I mean, you can sort of rip it off as well. So you need to do that first. Maybe like that. Okay, and then yeah, I found this was sort of in some places it was leaving like a bit of a dirty mark. So I got a bit panicky. So I thought, oh, that's a nice texture. So that might work rather than slightly dampen it down helps. So but no, this is not wet at all. But you're supposed to wet this down a bit more. Okay. That's well stuck where I had the glue. And because I don't glue the sides when I put that down, that's okay. Okay, that's lovely. That's quite, just a little bit here. It needs sticking down, but that's all right because I'm going to do that. Put a top coat on. Now you can use Mod Podge if you want for a top coat. I don't. I use something else, but I'm just going to stick that down now. I must have missed that bit, see? Use that. And I've been using this. Okay, it's water-based varnish. Quite economical, so it's pretty good. It's for furniture, so. And I use a nice soft brush. And the art of putting a top coat on is actually not overworking it. Okay, you're better to do thinner, multiple layers rather than trying to put too much on at once. and this is quite fast drying, so this one I tend to put about 3 coats on. All right, but that's it, and I would do six like that, which will make a nice gift. Okay, so they're all finished. All right, and so that's about 3 coats on there. Okay, and that's great. And don't forget, I mean, you will see the texture of the tile through. Okay, which, so that is not bubbles or anything in the paper. That's actually the tile underneath. Okay, but this is all done from the new kit. Okay, I just took portions of it. So, there we go. So I've done 2 of each, that's right. So let's get them in order. 2 rabbits, so 2 owls. There we go. And 2 deer. So, oh, and these I bought. I bought these originally with the tiles. They sort of come as a set, really. And all I've done was put some wood stain on. I used walnut on this one, which I thought turned out quite nice. So I just stained it up. Didn't do the bottom. There. 2 bunny rabbits. And 2 owls. There we go. Nice rustic sort of present, really. And I'll tie it up with a nice bow. So I have got some of this, but I thought red would look actually quite nice. I have got some of that, but it's quite awkward to tie. So I'd have to tie the bow and then stick it on. So I might just tie it with red ribbon. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've done about, I don't know, 3 or 4 sets, I think. So very pleased with them. Might have a set myself. Okay. Well, thank you very much for watching then, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.